Hello everybody, I'm Robert Bruce Anderson and I have put together, or I'm about to put together this Start Your Own Woodworking Business course. Okay, now it's perhaps not even a course, it's more just a series of videos that will point you in the right direction in how you need to or should go about setting up your woodworking business. In fact, I'm hoping that what I tell you during this course, this bit that I'm making for you, this series of videos, that in fact might even be sufficient for you to go ahead and not need to consult anybody else and go ahead and set up your business. I obviously will refer you to places where people know more than I do about stuff, and I will refer you to places like organizing hosting for your decent hosting to set up a website, how to set up your website, things like that. Okay. Now, all of those things are not necessarily vital to what I can teach you in this course. Yeah. I need to also perhaps tell you up front that some of those links will or might be affiliate links, and you need to take that into consideration. Okay, next point is I'm not going to be showing you a ton of pictures. I'm going to talk. So already you've stared at this picture for a minute and 26 seconds. Let me go to the thing I really want to talk to you from. Click it to full screen, move this little creature down, and tell you, this is just the introduction anyway, so tell you what I'm going to be telling you. Yeah, so if you look, it's the Start Your Own Woodworking Business. I'm going to introduce myself, which I'm busy doing right now. I'm going to show you a shortcut method, which I highly recommend you don't do. I'm going to teach you about researching the business, talk about business plan in about 30 seconds. And I'll explain that. I'll lie about the 30 seconds. It's impossible for me to talk about something for only 30 seconds. I'm going to teach you about testing your market, what to do now that you're in business, and then your marketing options to go from there to scale your business up or down, or to tidy it up, to split test it so that you've got the perfect business that you had in mind when we first started out here into your initial research. Yeah? Okay, so as far as my introduction goes, let me turn off your distractions here, because I know you're going to be reading stuff that I would rather be telling you about later and not having you do all of that. So let's just start simply with the introduction. Okay, I happen to know that I'm going to repeat myself into the next shortcut method on this one, but here's the point. Be 100% sure that you want to be in a woodworking business. Okay, Technically, I've been in a woodworking business. I've been a kitchen designer. I've consulted. I've designed. I've outsourced manufacturing of units. Many years of that. I've made hammocks and hammock chairs. I've created pole furniture. Was a huge business of mine for a long time, or huge for me. Not huge for the worldwide economy, but quite happy for me. I created ordinary lime-washed pine patio furniture. So I've done that, but I've also been an artist, and now I'm doing affiliate online marketing. And personally, I believe, so this is my opinion, let me state it to you, that for me, my need to do woodworking stuff and art, and both are things that I love doing, I don't want to do it as a business. So I've looked through my own personal options and are happy to build a residual income business online that uses up 2 or 3 hours of my day, sometimes an entire week at a time. Oh, that hurts. But it gives me time off to relax, to read books, to spend time with my family and other things that for me is a better option. So before you even start looking into this whole woodworking business thing, make sure it's what you want. In fact, there's a very high chance that I will remember, if not, contact me anyway, to add into the bottom here, somewhere in the conclusion, online marketing options, I'm going to give you a PDF with links in it. And one of them will be to a book that you can look at if you like, and it's called 26 Ways to Make Money Online. Okay. So, for example, this entire course is about real woodworking business, meaning you're going to go and buy pieces of wood and manufacture stuff out of it, from kids' toys to bird feeders to shelving units to kitchen units to whatever it is, hand-carved knives. That's a woodworking business. But you can still do a lot of things with the woodworking business, but online totally. In other words, where you don't sell a product. In other words, you could create, similar to what I'm doing, an authority blog on woodworking, on, let's say, working with, I think they call it unplugged or green woodworking. In other words, woodworking that is a specific niche. And you now create a WordPress website, an authority blog about it. Think blog, but it's really just a website where you add magazine type content all the time. Okay, so you write about the subject you love and you talk about that literally for forever. You write 2-3 shortish, short meaning a page articles a day, and you write a core, very, very well researched article a week. And from there, you can turn that into where you make a full-time living from the adverts alone. Or where you do things like I do, where you refer hosting, you refer courses and things that you know are good. Don't refer rubbish, but refer the good stuff, and know that you will be sending people onto stuff that will be helping them solve that issue. You can earn commissions from setting people up with email marketing and doing it the right way. Okay, so there's lots of ways that you can do that as a blogger. Let's take something else. You could create short courses on how to carve ducks. I don't know, yeah, maybe people want to carve ducks, and you sell that course for $10, and the next week you create, and you don't Mickey Mouse the course, you make it valuable. You show them how to choose the correct wood, how to choose the correct grain. You can even reuse some of those videos on, let's say, choosing the right wood and grain for carving for the next course on how to carve a, oh my nerves, I never gave this any thought. Well, anyway, a thing, maybe a kid's toy or something, totem poles. You get where I'm going, is you create this carving, how to carve series of courses, and you do it with videos and PDFs like I'm going to give you here, and you sell the whole lot for anywhere you like, from $5 to $500. I doubt people will pay you $500, but maybe you pack them all together, all 50 of them, and do a special at $5. You get where I'm going. So lots of ways to skin a cat and still be in the woodworking business. Perhaps I shouldn't say carving and skin the cat in the same paragraph, but you get where I'm going, is there lots and lots of ways that you can be in the woodworking business, and you needn't necessarily be physically in the workshop planing something down to put up with dovetail joints, etc., whatever it all is. Okay, I'm not going to go into too much more of that. In the links, in the PDF that I'm going to talk about below, I will offer you the opportunity to join my Facebook group, which is called Things to Make and Sell, and that is not a place where you can post adverts and stuff, but the whole point of it is it's where you can come and say to me, okay, Rob, you mentioned in the How to Start Your Own Woodworking Business course, right in the very introduction video, you said that there are other ways. Can you tell me a few more? And you know what? If I haven't got one already, I will create a video for you that shows you 15 ways that you can make money from still talking about the woodworking industry. Online, I'm talking about. Hell, even offline. I'd have to give that a bit of thought, but there are ways. You become a broker for wood. You drive the wood from the lumber place to the, you become a delivery guy of wood, but you'll be working with woodworking people, still interacting. You get where I'm going. Okay, so I'm done with the very first point, and I sure as hell better start doing them faster than that. So make sure you want to be in the woodworking business. Once you know that, Rob, shut up, I want to be crafting stuff in a workshop, and even maybe growing it to where it's $1 million turnover a month. Good, follow me and I'll show you the way. Now, know all your options before you start. In a way, it goes back to the 26 ways to make money online, and those are the most common. And by the way, it's an old report of mine, probably by now 4 years old, but it's still valid. You can still create software or do blogging or. So know all your options. Part of the research here that I'm going to talk to in depth further on is making sure that you are doing the part that you love the most, that you really realize, like know all your options. Running a magazine, a woodworking magazine, you might want to do that far better than just manufacturing stuff in the workshop. And by the way, the cool part is that if you start thinking, I don't want to write, you know what? The cool part is you don't have to write. You could do everything by video. You could do interviews. You can do with a decent camera, video camera. You could go and meet people in their workshops day after day after day, record what they do, put it up, and put it all onto a magazine site, meaning a membership site. People pay you $5, $10, $20 if you like a month to belong to that, so they can get to see these tips and ideas live that you're recording. When you get to a guy's workshop, you tell him, hi, I'm Rob Anderson, I'm from the Things to Make and Sell magazine, blah, blah, blah. And today I'm interviewing Johan whatever, and he's going to show me the way he's got a trick that he feels that you guys might enjoy, and it's how he does, I've got no idea, a certain thing, with his planer, whatever it is. So lots and lots of things. If you know those options before you even start, you might find it's better off. Okay, what I offer, other than years of experience, self-employed pretty much my entire life. I'm not normal, by the way. You do need to know this. It's very important. I'm a little eccentric. I love the thought of businesses. I love thinking about them. Less so than I love actually starting them all. Having said that, I've had, between my full-time businesses and my part-time business, I've probably owned 20 or 30 of them. So, yeah, from making toy parachutes to doing temporary tattoos, the name on a grain of rice, furniture, kitchens, wall units, I've done stuff, okay. So I offer you that experience. Oh, sorry, and not counting 8 years full-time online marketing. So that's the important part for this, starting your own woodworking business. Sorry. The important part for me here is to not just show you the route you have to take to choose and plan your business, okay? But my 8 years of online experience will show you how to make your phone ring. In other words, get more leads. Being in business actually means making a profit. To do that, you need buyers. Buyers constantly phoning to buy or ask the prices of the products you make. Okay, so that's what I offer you. I offer you a route to find all of that out. What I don't offer, good question. I don't have huge experience in business planning, and I'm talking about the actual writing of a business plan. I've done it all physically myself many, many times. So you'll find that when we get to the business plan section, I'm going to be a little bit light in the pants in that section. You'll see what I mean when I get there. But whereas I do offer right now, I don't know if I always will, I will offer to do full-time websites for people, but not, there's two options. Completely free, I will do you a high-quality premium basic website, installed and walked away. You're not allowed to even change the color of what I give you initially. And with that, I'll give you a bunch of free videos to teach you how to use it and fix it yourself, so you can save a fortune, yeah? That would be like a value of about $300, so not a fortune there. What I can do for you is the $3,000 website, and obviously 99% of you are not going to need that, or can afford that. I get that. The advantage of paying me the $3,000 is one thing only, is that it leaves you free to go ahead and do the rest of this stuff. I could even do the researching for you. You come to me and say, even as part of that $3,000, probably not, another $1,000. So get what I'm saying is that if I'm going to charge you $1,000 to research something for you, you know what? Follow my videos and learn how to do it yourself. If you don't want to pay me $1,000, I say that carefully. I might not want to do it for $1,000. Find my links and contact me. And remember, a fair amount of it will be freely offered, the advice, in that group on Facebook. Things to Make and Sell. Okay, I'm pretty certain that I've I've spent 15 minutes of your time here teaching you stuff that was not that important, but I am also of the mindset that I do also believe that if you're going to do something, do it 100% properly. Listen to me tell you stuff repeatedly 3 times. You know what? If I've told it to you 3 times, it's because it's important. I'm going to harp on you having a decent, high-quality website. Even if you're just making local toys as a hobby for family and friends, not quite. But if you're selling it as part-time income, have a decent website. Because if you set it up with a little bit of work, there's no such thing as no work, a fair amount of work, you will have the phone ringing, and it'll take that pressure off of you from that point of view. And it'll simply be a case of, wow, guys, I can't make it fishing this weekend. I've got to make another 3 XYZs. Okay, I'm done with all of this first introduction video. Thank you for your time and trouble. Take care. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.